Hi, I'm Luca, and in today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to set up your payment system as well as your paywall, which goes end to end. From the ShipAppFast documentation page, you can see that you will have access to the UI module Paywall. A paywall, it's a UI essentially that is showcased to the user and showcase the best of your app and try to maximize the possibility for the user to be converted and eventually subscribe either to a monthly, yearly, or a lifetime. This is all configurable through the module. The UI will look something like this. It will showcase the different payment options, in this case monthly, yearly with a discount, and lifetime, as well as what are the capabilities that the user is paying for. And then if you keep scrolling, you will see the some of the reviews that we added to improve the chance that the user will actually be converted. But before we jump into setting up the paywall, we will set up the framework module payments. This is based on top of StoreKit as well as Revenue Cut. Revenue Cut is completely free until you make $2,500 per month. After that is 1% of your monthly recurring revenue. So it's either free or very cheap. You can follow the tutorial here on how to set up the SDK and as well as the Revenue Cut documentation on how to set up your project on Revenue Cut. And once you do that, you can come back, and the only thing to set up your payment system is to jump into your app delegate, and in the did finish launching with options method, you can set up the payments. And so nothing really happens if you build and run your app. You're just setting up your payment system here. So as you can see, the app is still a blank app. The payment system is set up. In the next part of the tutorial, we're going to see how to actually showcase the paywall and require users to pay. So we jump again to documentation, UI modules, the paywall, and you can follow this tutorial, which just brings you to the tutorial section, display a paywall. So it's super easy. You can copy paste a couple of snippets of code. In this case, I'm gonna explain what we're doing here. So in the view did appear anywhere in your app really that you want to showcase your paywall. What do we do here? We use the payment module, which we set up a couple of minutes ago, and then what we do is we tell it to load the products, the products are loaded in the previous step. Actually, the products will be loaded directly in the setting up here the payment. So at this point, we're just gonna check if the products are empty. We're gonna start it again. Otherwise, if they are ready, we're just gonna call these products ready. Otherwise, we can listen to a notification which the payment system will send to any observing system to actually do some action. So the idea would be load the module first, and once the modules are ready, display the UI. And the product ready notification comes from this method that you can just again copy paste. So again, we're gonna fetch the products if they're not ready. If they are ready, we're just gonna jump into showcasing the UI. And what we do here, there are some static methods, not static actually, there are some methods available in the payment module that allows you to, for each of the payment, to fetch the actual price and the localized price to show in the UI. And once all those UI components are being fetched or created, we provide utility methods, but you can also do them by yourself. You can just use these 3 lines of code to actually showcase your paywall experience. The source here is just kind of explaining where the view comes from. The idea is you should probably start the paywall right after the onboarding experience. Again, check out the previous tutorial to see how to showcase the onboarding experience, because 20% of the users pay even before using the app. So why not take advantage of that? But then you can also showcase the paywall from a setting view, or maybe upon the usage of a particular premium feature. And so the idea is this source will be logged in the analytic event so that you can actually track from what source the user ended up paying for the paywall. And so once again, 3 lines of code to display the paywall. You can just run the code now. And as always, you can change the font, you can change the color, you can change whatever you want. Right now, there is some differences in the font, as you see from the web page that I showed you before. These are a little bit nicer fonts. Right now I'm using just system fonts for this use case, but as you can see, the UI changes depending on what you select. For the monthly, it says $199 a month, cancel anytime, and they can subscribe. For the yearly, they can try for free for 7 days, and it's a discount over the monthly. It's billed yearly, and they can cancel anytime. Showcasing, this is very important, the percentage of the savings as well as what was before and what was now. This will help convert more and more users. Or, and it's always a good idea to also give access to a lifetime offer where you can charge more and you get the user for lifetime. And then, as I explained before, you can scroll and get access to these are just for an app that I built, some functionality that the user can access to, and this will help convert users because they will get to know, even before using the app, they will get to know what the app can do for them, right? And then kind of a social proof, if you have any social proof at all, put it here. It can as well be simple App Store reviews or launches on Product Hunt, whether maybe your product of the day or product of the week, any social proof. There is a 15%, it's a lot, increase in conversion by showcasing some sort of social proof. And then finally, in order to pass an App Store review, which is very important, you also have to be able to provide an option to restore payment or purchases, as well as showcasing the terms of use and privacy policies. These can be configurable. They just open up a web page, and this is plugged into the payment system. If you put a blocking paywall without the ability to exit the paywall right after onboarding, usually the App Store review will come back as a rejection. So I highly suggest you to keep it as a ability to be able to close the paywall, and so it's going to be a closing paywall. And then potentially keep blocking the user using those 3 lines of code every time they try to access a premium feature. And that's pretty much for this tutorial. We've seen how you can set up the payment system in a couple of minutes, and now you can set up a full-fledged, super optimized paywall in a few minutes. Thanks, folk, and I'll see you in the next one.